Hey, this is Sam Younger here, singer-songwriter and musician, founder of Coeur, a band that I hope you'll be hearing more of soon. But right now I get the pleasure of being a storyteller. It was a little over a year ago when I had been through going through different bands, trying to make it big, be the front man of a band, but that didn't really pan out. So I was kind of chatting with God, and I was like, "Hey God, I'm done with this music thing. If anything ever comes of it, it's gonna have to be you, because I'm done. I've got no money. I've got no. I've tried to make it work, and it just hasn't happened." And it was one time when my aunt and uncle were in town, and I was playing music for them, and I was playing some of my originals, and they were being really encouraging. They were saying, "Hey, that sounds really good. That sounds, so what do you do with that now?" And I just kind of laughed and I said, "Nothing. What can I do with it? It's so expensive to go record. There's no way that I can afford it." My wife, she's got chronic illness, several chronic illnesses, so medical bills. Doing the grind every day at work. There's not the time, and there's not the money to produce any music professionally. So about a week after they came in, and I had that kind of discouraging thought, my pastor had caught wind of something called his musician pool, and he emailed a friend of mine and I. And in that email, he explained a little bit about what it was and how they're a studio that you can go and record Christian music, and they do it at such a low cost, but the professional quality is great. And I thought, that sounds a little too good to be true. So anyway, I went out and took a tour of the place, and I remember stepping out of the car and setting foot on the ground, and thinking, man, there's something special about the atmosphere here in this place. You drive up and there's a sign that says God's Land, and I'm thinking, yeah, I feel the presence of God here. There's something really unique about this place. And the more I discovered, the more it felt like something out of a fairy tale, but it was really just the blessing of God. It's something that He is bringing about, this house that He's building in the middle of Jamestown, Missouri. Such a small little area, small community in the middle of nowhere, but He's doing amazing things out of this place, giving opportunities for people like myself who don't have the time to put in like a week of recording at a time, or the finances to come in and drop thousands and thousands of dollars on an album. Ain't nobody got that kind of money. But being a part of His musician pool's made something possible that I really was doubting ever would, and it was because God decided to do that. It was when I surrendered to the will of the Lord, and stopped trying to be the front man of a band, and I stopped trying to be the man on the top, and I just let the Lord be the man on the top. Not that I have the right to let Him do anything, but when I surrendered to Him, this blessing came. And guys, I don't know how many of you are listening to this right now, but this place is fantastic. It's been a huge blessing to me. I'm about to drop in my album this autumn, called Tempest, because of the blessing that is His musician pool.